investors here out of the Bonita Beach office. Today's discussion, we're talking about 1031 exchanges. I think it's an imperative tool to utilize for real estate investors to grow their portfolios, grow their wealth within real estate. And there's a lot of misconceptions going on with 1031 exchanges. For one thing, a lot of people think that they cost a lot, which is very untrue. For essentially under $1,000, you can perform the 1031 exchange through a qualified intermediary. Also, people think you have to exchange like-kind property. So, for example, a lot of misconceptions is you have to exchange a vacant land piece of parcel or piece of land for another piece of land, vacant piece of land. And so far from the truth. You can go from land to rental units, you can go from rental units to a strip center. Really essentially anything of real estate or business use can be exchanged for a 1031 exchange. And they're not complicated to do. You just have to line up your timelines, and the timelines are fairly simple to follow. So let's jump into that. So your timelines upon the closing of your property. First off, before you close on your property, you have to ensure that you have the qualified intermediary in place for the 1031 exchange. So upon closing of the property you own, you have 45 days to select up to 3 properties that are going to be utilized for the exchange. You can close on 1 of the 3, 2 of the 3, 3 of the 3. It doesn't really matter, but you have to identify up to 3 properties, and then you have 180 days to close on that property. So why is this good for the investor? You defer your capital gains. In most cases, you actually defer your sales taxes as well. So if let's just talk capital gains right now. If you have a gain of $50,000 and you take that out and you get hit with capital gains and sales taxes and everything else, say 20%, you're giving up a good portion of your money there. So in a 1031 exchange, all you're doing is essentially deferring that gain into another property. So it allows the investor to build their wealth quicker. It's almost considered like having a loan from the government at 0 interest. So you might as well take advantage of these. So if you want to learn more and have a sit down with any of our associates who are 1031 exchange specialists in this area, in this field, we're more than happy to set that up for you. Again, it's a fairly simple process, but you can give us a call, shoot us an email, and we can get some additional information over to you guys. Thanks for listening, and see you soon.